So today is one of those days when I wonder to myself, how the heck did I get here? Like literally right here. In this crazy expensive house. Marble countertops, Egyptian cotton sheets. Is that mahogany? Let's recap. First, Bing moved here, and then Mom had a dozen good panics. Then Bing met Jane. Jane met Bing. I met Darcy. And then Mom made Jane and I homeless. And then we moved in here. Wow, that made absolutely no sense. You know what, just watch the playlist below and catch up. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and this is Netherfield. Some of you are probably wondering how I'm feeling about being here. Well, I'll tell you. First, the good. I get to hang out with Jane more. I get to know Bing Lee a little bit better. I get to use these amazing dual-headed showers and I don't have to deal with my mom or Lydia for a little while. And the bad. I'm living under the same roof as Darcy. I mean, what the F? Oh, I feel so sorry for the poor woman that ends up stuck with that douchebag for life. So now you're probably wondering, what's gonna happen with Lizzie's video blog? Don't worry, Charlotte and I worked out a system. So for now, the video diaries will continue with Jane and I. Jane, that's your cue.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't sure when you wanted me.
No, I wanted you to be natural. Never mind. How are you liking it here?
It's really lovely. Everything is perfect.
Of course it is. And thank you again for letting me tag along. Staying with Lydia, Mom, and Dad in 2 rooms for 2 weeks would have been, no, not gonna think about it.
Now this way we can get to know everyone better.
You're so sweet.
Don't let him get to you.
I'm not the problem. He's the one.
Lizzie, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
Okay.
Jane, my brother's looking for you.
Caroline! Oh my god.
So now it's recording us.
Yep. That's it. Nothing special, just me and my camera. Nobody ever watches them.
Lizzie, do you consider us friends?
Yeah.
Good. Because I do too. I want you to feel welcome here in our home.
Thank you. It is extremely nice here.
And I also want you to know, because we're friends, you shouldn't feel the need to lie to me.
But I'm not lying.
My name is Lizzie Bennet, and this is my life.
You've seen them?
I'll admit, at first I thought it was a bit childish, but you're very compelling.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I completely understand.
But you and your brother. Oh my god.
We're all naturally prejudicial in some way. It's just a matter of getting past them. But I forgive you. And your cute little editing friend for her exaggerated portrayal of me a few weeks back.
Charlotte does tend to exaggerate. Have Bing and Darcy seen these?
Goodness, no. Can you imagine what would happen if they did?
I will stop right away.
No, Lizzie, we're friends. I want you to continue what you're doing.
You want me to continue video blogging?
Yes. I'll even help you.
Really?
Absolutely. Anything you want to talk about. I'll be on camera for you if you need me.
And you won't tell the guys?
I think we would both agree that the men discovering your video diaries would be catastrophic. Especially for your sister's budding relationship with my dear brother.
Yeah, you're totally right. Totally right. I'm sorry that I misjudged you.
Apology accepted, Elizabeth Bennet. Please join us for lunch in 15 minutes. I hope you enjoy your stay here at Netherfield.
Thank you. I'm sure I will. Hello, Internet. still at Netherfield. Today I'm being extra careful about how and when I record these things because it's one thing if one of my sisters barges in on me recording these things, but it's quite another if the person coming through the door could be Bing, or even worse, Darcy. And I know what you're all gonna say down in the comments. You keep talking about this guy. You're in his house. We want to see Bing Lee. Well, I wasn't gonna do this, but fates have conspired against me. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and you're finally gonna see Bing Lee. So since Jane and I have been living in Netherfield, she's been a little under the weather. And because she's stuck in the house and I've been busy, I encouraged her to record a letter to Charlotte if she got bored. I miss you, Charlotte. And then some adorableness happened, and you know what? Let's just roll the tape.
Hi, Charlotte. Lizzie is running errands right now, but she said she'd be back for dinner. But it's actually almost dinner time and she's not back yet. But oh gosh. Oh, that's not good. I guess Lizzie told you that I have a bit of a cold, but I'm fine.
Jane?
Oh, hi.
What are you doing up here all alone?
I was just recording a video letter to Charlotte.
Oh, hey Charlotte. You should come visit poor Jane while she's sick. Look how her sister abandoned her.
No, she didn't abandon me. I'm fine.
Excuse me, but I'm a genuine medical student. I believe I'll be the judge of that.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good. This is very bad. Charlotte, you need to hurry over right away.
Why? Am I going to die?
Don't worry, I took a seminar in breaking bad news to people. You're in good hands.
Well, so what do you think, Mr. Almost a Doctor?
Jane Bennett, it truly pains me to tell you this, but you only have 7 or 8 decades to live.
Only that.
I know this is a very difficult time for you, but you must try to stay strong for your sisters.
Oh, no. Aren't you afraid that I'm going to infect you with my disease? How could I possibly be happy in my remaining 70 or 80 years if I knew that I had doomed you as well?
Oh, Jane, I'm afraid it's too late. I've already caught it.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's a bit cheesy, but it's not that bad.
No, not that. That you're going to be dead in 80 years.
Probably less than that. Statistically, men don't live as long as women do.
The news just keeps getting worse and worse.
It's true. So, Charlotte, if you're seeing this, please, for the love of God, do not come visit. This is a plague house, and Lord only knows what will befall you if you darken our door.
Hey, Jane. Hey, Caroline says dinner's in 5 minutes and wanted to know if you were coming down.
Lizzie, run. Save yourself. Tell her, Jane. She's young. She has so much to live for.
I'm gonna take that as a no for dinner then?
I'll tell Caroline not to hold the soup, man. I'll be down in a minute.
Awesome.
You should go eat.
You should finish your letter to Charlotte. So, what were you going to tell her?
Not much. Just that it's really nice here and that I wish that I was feeling better so that I could enjoy everyone's company.
Well, then we'll just have to get you better.
Oh yeah, mister? You think you could improve my prognosis?
Hey, this mister is soon to be a doctor.
I know, right? So, what do you think?
This phone is my only connection to the outside world. If you're receiving this communication, I may already be dead. Of boredom. I can't believe my parents are making me stay with my weirdo relatives in the middle of nowhere while our house gets remodeled.
Right here.
That's Mary. She's my cousin who likes things like reading and darkness and having no facial expressions. I mean, it's not even Botox. She just comes that way. As if creepy cousin wasn't bad enough, I also have no car and no Wi-Fi. It is the worst. It's like my parents want me to kill myself.
I can't imagine anyone not wanting you around.
Hey, I am a treasure. So I decided the best way to keep myself entertained is to start my own videos. It'll be like Lizzie's except way more awesome. Everybody wins.
Oh, not everybody.
You're right. poor Lizzie and Jane, they're not used to being without me. It's probably really hard on them.
Why aren't you staying there?
Jane probably wanted more alone time to play doctor. Bounce you go. Oh.
But Lizzie's there.
Stop interrogating me. Anyway, sorry Mary's ruined my first video with her existence, but any essence of Lydia is better than no Lydia. Ooh, speaking of essence, I'm thinking of starting my own perfume line.
Yeah, you could call it desperation.
Desperate for Lydia, I like that. Okay, don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel, because there's gonna be way more videos that you don't want to miss. Yeah.
So I've been thinking that Charlotte and I may have to do something drastic. No, it doesn't have anything to do with my parents or Darcy. It has to do with the ethical line in these video diaries, which at this point is pretty gray. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I think we crossed the line with my last video. So in my last video, you saw the illustrious Bing Lee, but maybe our methods of capturing his illustriousness crossed some sort of ethical line.
Knock, knock. All clear?
How much did you hear?
Nothing. Oh, you're recording again. Hi, Charlotte. How's it going? Real quick, do you think Jane would like this movie?
Jane's afraid of zombies.
Or this one?
Period romance. Good call.
Thanks. I'll get this one.
Wait, you're gonna go get her that movie?
Well, we couldn't find it online, and Jane's not feeling so well. So I figured if we just go out and buy it.
You're gonna walk into a store and buy that movie. They might revoke your man card.
Don't tell Darcy.
No danger.
And maybe you should hold on to this while I'm out.
You never answer. Charlotte, where are you? Pick up. I think that we need to delete the last video and part of this video too. And I know what you're gonna say. You have to post it. It's Bing and Jane together. I don't know. I feel like we're not doing the right thing here. We must be violating some code or law or religion or I don't know. Just call me. Where's that woman when I need her? Oh, Caroline.
I think your viewers will be incredibly upset when their beloved Bing footage is suddenly gone. Forever.
Wow, you make it sound so dramatic. But you're okay with me keeping it?
Oh, why wouldn't I be?
We have your brother on tape without him knowing it.
He knows he's on tape. Didn't you tell him what I told you to say?
Yeah, that it's for Charlotte, but that's a lie.
Is it?
Well, he doesn't know it's on the internet being seen by thousands of people in addition to Charlotte. It's deceptive.
Journalists use deception all the time to report facts, do they not?
They do. But what if he finds out? I mean, it'll probably go something like this. Lizzie, I just found out you put me on the internet. Strangers now message me about my love life. One girl, at least I hope it was a girl, even offered to have my children. You don't have the decency to tell me this might happen, but Caroline and Charlotte thought it was a good idea. Well, I don't know Charlotte very well, so I can't kill her. And Caroline's my sister, so she gets a pass. But I trusted you, Lizzie. And now I must harm you with my scary surgical tools.
Okay, have you met my brother? When he sees a spider in the house, he catches it unharmed and releases it into the rose garden. He probably gives it a checkup and a lollipop before letting it go.
So I guess the only consequence I'm risking is if my journalism ethics professor found out I did this and got me kicked out of school. Which would leave me with a mountain of student loans and no way to pay them off. Which isn't that much different than what my current plans are, actually. And I'll have plenty of time to think about ethics when I'm living in a van down by the river.
Ooh, which river?
Never mind. Forget it. I'm good.
Glad to hear it, Lizzie. I'll let you finish your video.
I guess I'm just worried about Jane. I mean, she and Bing are so adorable together. I mean, she just has a cold, and he's making sure she has enough water, a down pillow, a humidifier. He even went out to get her a period romance to watch. And this! You can't argue with this! Hey!
Okay, that was creepy. Next time I'll knock. But I just wanted to ask you if you wanted to watch the movie with us.
Oh, that was fast.
Turns out we already had the movie in our collection. Caroline's, of course.
Of course.
So, you in?
I have to finish my letter to Charlotte.
Okay, have fun.
Whew.
Hey guys! So, I was sitting at home listening to Mary's terrible attempt at playing the piano when I realized, you know what makes everything better? Going to the mall! Am I right?
Didn't your mom tell you to stop spending money unnecessarily?
Oh, this was very necessary. Plus, I met a really hot single guy who is definitely into me.
Denny, he's super gay.
Okay, I know you don't like anyone, but you really shouldn't use gay derogatorily. That's not very nice.
It's not derogatory, he's literally a homosexual. As in, he has sex with dudes.
Oh. Well, what about that guy you were talking to at the bookstore? He was pretty cute.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, you like him! Let me help you. You know, you're kind of related to famous people.
You're filming yourself and putting it on the internet. That doesn't make you famous. That makes you a narcissist.
I'm gonna be here for like a whole nother week. I could definitely teach you a thing or two.
I'm really okay, thanks.
Oh, it's okay. I can see you crying out for help on the inside. You really don't have to ask.
There's misinterpretation and expertise for you.
You could be my apprentice. I could teach you everything I know about everything, and we could spend all our time together.
I would literally rather die in a fire than do any of that.
We'll see.
Why do I feel like you're concocting some sort of horrible scheme?
Horrible scheme? Me? Never. Okay, love y'all. Keep watching. Bye.
Yeah! I'm smiling today, good people of the internet. Why? Because the remodeling of my house, yes, my parents' house, I still live at home, what's your point, is almost done. And it's almost the end of another day, so... That's 2 weeks, folks! Any minute now, my mother is going to call me to tell me that we can go back home, and I'm going to capture it live for you viewers. Any minute. Any minute now. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I'm dying to get out of here. Does a watched phone never ring?
It's Caroline.
Come in.
Mind if I join you?
Not at all, but it's, not very interesting in here. I am anxiously waiting for a phone call from my mother. Wow, I never thought I'd say that.
Is your house almost finished?
That's the rumor.
You know we love having you here. Before you and Jane showed up, I was all by myself with Darcy and my brother. The more the merrier. How can I convince you to stay? Oh, I believe our chef is roasting a piglet tonight.
It's not you. You are great. It's, it's me. I'm,
Lizzie Bennet, did you just give me the it's not you, it's me?
No. Yeah, but it's not either of us. It's my mother. She can't live without us.
Really?
And Charlotte hates editing these all by herself.
Really?
Would you believe I miss Lydia?
Oh, it's Darcy, isn't it?
Oh, God, you'd think in a house this big I wouldn't keep running into him. Like just last night, you were all playing a game.
Oh, weren't you reading?
I was trying to read. Little did I know I was setting myself up for more Darcy scrutiny. Or as I shall now call it, Darciny. Caroline, would you like to join me for a rousing round of Darciny?
Oh, is this where we dress up?
Welcome to another edition of Darciny. Here's our contestant, Caroline Lee. Caroline, Bing said that all the women here seem very together. How did Darcy respond? Was it A, I agree wholeheartedly, friend? B, I agree some women here seem accomplished, but on the whole neither more nor less so than anyone else? Or C, some women are considered together if they know how to tip a waiter and go to the gym twice a week?
C. Definitely C.
That is correct! And what, in Darcy's estimation, are the requirements for being considered truly together? Please name all 5 in 10 seconds, go!
Courteous, selective, well-read, of course, at least an advanced college degree, and an appreciation for arts that does not include Hollywood movies or popular music. Did I get them all?
I'm sorry, trick question. Well, those are all correct. Darcy actually had 11 items on his list. We would have also accepted physically fit, fluent in more than one language, up to date on current affairs, fiscally responsible, a charitable nature, and a talent for something other than watching reality television.
You have a surprisingly good memory for what he said.
I forget nothing. Now, how many women does Darcy claim fit this profile?
A half dozen?
Correct again. Now, for the win, and feel free to play along at home if you know the answer. How many women actually fit Darcy's profile of perfect womanhood?
Well, his sister for one.
I'm sorry, but if you at home said none, you win! Thanks for playing. It's like he's purposely dooming himself to be alone for life. Although I guess that does fit his MO.
He's a strange one.
You two always seemed thick as thieves. I'm sorry again that I misjudged you, but seriously, how do you put up with him?
Well, you get used to it.
You get used to it? Like it's some stuck-up douchebag threshold you've achieved?
Yes. No. I mean, he's just... He's
Tall?
tall.
Never mind. I, for one, would prefer not to build up my douchebag threshold. Yes! Mom? Is it done? Can I come home? What? It's going to take more time? No!
So I'm still here. Sucks. I know. And no luck giving Mary the entire life makeover she so desperately needs. Whatever. But I was snooping through her artwork the other day and I found something kind of surprising.
I think someone's in the attic.
What? No, someone in the attic. Why would you think that?
I heard singing from the ceiling.
Was it good?
Lydia, focus. Someone in the attic.
That sounds like divine intervention. Maybe you're being called to a higher purpose. Or it might be aliens. It's probably aliens.
No, this is serious. We need to call the cops.
Okay, fine. It's just John. John, he's this guy who answered this flyer that I put up about renting out your attic.
I'm sorry, you did what now?
It's just for a couple days. I'll totes split the money with you.
Do you even know who this guy is? I mean, why does he need to hide out in my attic? This screams international jewel thief.
That would be exciting, harboring a fugitive!
Also, illegal.
But totes hot, am I right? Plus, he seems like a decent enough guy.
Oh my God, Lydia! You know who else seemed like a decent enough guy? Charles Manson.
Ew, I know you like his music, but he is way gross.
That's not this... Never mind. You need to get this John guy out of here before my parents get home and kill us both if he doesn't first.
Right, I'm just trying to make some money so my family doesn't have to live on the streets. Okay, fine. I'll make him leave.
And if he tries to murder you while you're up there, try to scream really loudly so I know to run, okay?
Dramatic much?
I did not complete my intense studies on Baroque art just to get murdered in my sleep by a strange man sleeping in my attic.
Wow, you have no sense of adventure.
Just fix it!
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Yes, we're still at Netherfield. No, I don't believe it either. Jane is on the mend, and everyone here is getting along great. Oh my God, Charlotte, I'm going nuts. Bing hates conflict even more than Jane does. When the two of them are together, it's like an agreeable off. They're so pleasant. I want to put my eye out with a spark. I thought Caroline was in my corner on this one, but She just smiles along with everyone else. I thought she'd be more confrontational. But there is at least one person I can count on not to be happy about everything. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I figured out what William Darcy's good for. Don't get me wrong. Darcy's still unpleasant, disagreeable, and full of himself, but at least he's not afraid to have an opinion. It's usually a very disagreeable opinion, but it's nice to have something you can depend on. The man finds a way to criticize everything and everyone.
Are you talking about Darcy?
Who else?
Can I help?
Sure. Come on down.
Oh, as long as I don't have to put on a silly hat. I'm having a stellar hair day.
Hat free, I promise.
Great! Let's go. You're so dedicated to your business. I can't seem to focus when I'm out of the office.
Good thing you don't have my job then.
Are you writing an email to Gigi? Did you tell her I love her new Twitter? It's so cute what she did to the background.
I'll tell her to call you. I'm sure I couldn't do your enthusiasm justice.
Darcy, put the laptop away. No one else is working. It's weird, man.
That is why I was working in my room, until you insisted I come down here. The only strange thing is that you thought it wouldn't be weird.
I thought you could use a break.
You thought wrong. Those are actual conversations. I'm not exaggerating. Help me out here, Caroline.
This is so a hat.
Not technically.
You realize doctors don't even wear these anymore, right?
Why is Darcy so rude to your brother? I thought they were best friends.
As though William Darcy would soften his opinion for a trifling thing like friendship.
This is not a man with a lot of friends, is it?
Not so much.
Hey, Lizzie. Oh, hi, Caroline. You guys, recording another video message to Charlotte? Hey, Charlotte.
Exactly. Who says letter writing is a lost art? Not Lizzie Bennet.
If you're looking for Jane, she's not here.
I know. She's waiting down in the town car with Darcy. Wine tasting, scenic drive. Does this ring any bells? Sorry, Charlotte. These two are going to have to sign off.
No, I mean, I remember, but I already told Jane that I'm
town car? Bang, we're taking Darcy's rental.
When Jane was too sick to go. 5 people, 1 convertible. Are you volunteering to ride in the trunk?
You can't put the top down in the town car.
But we can still have fun with friends.
I already told Jane I'm not gonna go.
But we're going to take the town car. It's okay. Darcy said that...
Bang, she said she'd rather stay. You could at least do her the courtesy of believing her.
Well, if you're sure...
You know what they say. Forced company. Vibes. Just awkward.
I thought they said the more the merrier.
Bye, Lizzie!
Have fun! What was that last minute everyone goes together in the town car thing all about? Is Darcy afraid he won't have anything to do without me around to criticize? Jane says I'm imagining things, but I swear, every time I'm in a room with that man, he stares at me constantly. It's like I'm a traffic accident and he just can't look away. At least I can count on that. William Darcy. Good for something.
Hey, I'm still alive. Did not get murdered by the man in the attic. Mary has some serious trust issues. I mean, how are you supposed to meet fun new people if you think everyone's gonna kill you all the time? Ridic. Oh, speaking of Miss Ridic. Hey, Mary, wow, looking even more emo-tastic than usual. Yikes, what gives?
Some dumb bitches I went to high school with saw your little video blog and started teasing me about Eddie, the boy from the mall.
Oh my god, Mary, that's perf. He'll see it and totes ask you out.
No, it's not perf, Lydia. It's embarrassing, and it shouldn't be any of their business. Even some random kid from England has been making gifs about it.
Everybody loves a good gif. Well, if you want my advice, I always solve my problems in these 3 easy steps. 1, alcohol. 2, pretend they don't exist. 3, more alcohol.
Sounds healthy.
It's a universal truth.
Maybe for you. I don't drink.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're so precious.
No, really. I don't drink.
For reals? What do you do for fun? Okay, what do you do for fun that involves other people?
I'm perfectly capable of entertaining myself.
Ew, TMI, cuz. TMI.
Wait. What?
Idea! I'm gonna peer pressure you into drinking with me.
Have fun entertaining yourself.
Hey! No, both our parents are out for the night. You clearly need some cheering up. Just trust me.
As far as I can throw you.
All right. You leave me no choice. peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Seriously?
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
You're just gonna keep doing that?
Peer pressure, peer
Oh my
pressure,
God.
peer
Oh
pressure.
my
peer
God,
pressure,
stop, it's not
peer
gonna
pressure,
work.
Peer pressure,
Lydia,
peer pressure,
oh my
peer
God.
pressure. Do 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 pop.
Hi, everyone. I know, this is Lizzie's video blog, but I'm just trying to encourage her to talk about last night's events.
I don't know. It was just not really worth talking about.
Lizzie, aren't these your diaries? A diary is a great sounding board to vent your frustrations. You cannot let the things that are bothering you crush your spirits.
Not super crushed feeling.
And
right now.
think about your viewers. Don't you want them to hear how you're feeling?
Well,
Don't you want them
yeah.
to share in the experience? I mean, this is the internet after all.
I'm just tired of all of this stuff.
And think about your dear friend Charlotte. Wouldn't she want you to continue to express yourself like you've been doing so well all this time?
I do miss Charlotte.
I'm sure she misses you too.
Okay, fine. Let's do it.
Splendid.
My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I don't know what I would do without Caroline.
Aww.
So, where should I start this story?
Start from the very beginning of the night.
Okay, so I came down to the living room, family room.
We refer to it as the lounge.
Darcy works in the lounge.
As established, he works anywhere and everywhere.
Figures. So I came in and you two were chatting. What were you guys talking about anyway?
Well, he wasn't really talking. He was more neck deep in duties.
Yeah, it was really strange and honestly kind of rude.
Don't worry about that. Please continue.
So it was really dull until you had me walk with you.
To disrupt him. Two lovely ladies taking a turn about the room, enticing any man, would it not?
Yeah, but he wouldn't join us even when you politely asked him to. Something about seeing through our deceptive motives.
Deception? Whatever does that mean? What'd he say?
You're either walking together to banter about secrets or because you're aware that your aimless strolling around the room shows off your figures. If the first, I would be in your way. If the second, the view from here will do.
Oh, shocking. Was it not?
Well, it was kind of weird just walking around the room. But yeah, talk about pompous.
And don't you feel that arrogance deserves punishment?
Well, his arrogance is comical. We should have just laughed at him.
No, Darcy would label such a thing as a weakness, part of his vanity and pride.
Vanity and pride, the Darcy family crest. It's probably in bronze over his bed.
Vanity is indeed a weakness, but pride, Lizzie Bennet, is an earned trait. His words.
Oh yeah, it's all coming screaming back to me.
So now how do you feel about our dear Mr. Darcy?
Well, I dropped the dear prefix for starters, but he thinks he's perfect and has no faults.
Which you called him on.
Oh, yes, I did.
But you did point out his short temper.
Of course, he has a short temper. It goes along with his stuck-upness and unforgiving personality, which is no surprise.
His good opinion, once lost, is lost forever.
Having no capacity for forgiveness means hating everyone. What an awful way to live life.
We are in total agreement, Lizzie. And you, do you have flaws? According to Darcy.
He says that I intentionally misunderstand people. How the hell do you intentionally misunderstand people?
Completely, totally ridiculous.
I hate him. I hate his stupid, judgy little... Blah!
Huh. See? Don't you feel better?
Yeah. Who would have thought that getting angry at Darcy would make me feel better?
Happy to help, Elizabeth.
Well, how about her, huh? Caroline Lee. Go figure. I can safely say that I've never hated anyone as much as I hate Darcy. It really does baffle me that Caroline and Bing seem to get along with him so well. Maybe it's just Caroline being nice and being the better person. Like, she doesn't actually like Darcy, but she's just projecting that for politeness. I do notice she isn't confrontational with him, even when he's being a stuck-up ass. Anyway, I know Caroline is watching these, and because I forgot to say it earlier, let me just say thank you, Caroline, for everything. You're a better woman than I am.
What are you doing?
Getting all the twigs out of my hair.
And why do you look like you ran through the forest?
I was babysitting.
Somebody left you with their children alone.
I got fired. Okay?
Oh, what happened?
We were playing orcs and little people, and I was the orc, and I was chasing Elijah through the backyard.
And?
And I realized I forgot Dom and Billy were inside, so we ran in to check on them and tracked mud and dirt all over the Turkish rug.
That's not good.
Mr. and Mrs. Jackson weren't too thrilled. The older boys were just being so mean to him, and I felt really bad for him. He seemed lonely. Whatever! Clearly not cut out for babysitting. I was gonna take them out to Froyo, too. I love Froyo.
Well, I'm sure that was all meant to be.
I know, right? Mama Jackson doesn't hide her Xanax very well.
Lydia, you can't just take other people's drugs.
I can when they fire me.
No, it's immoral and totally dangerous. I mean, the side effects of Xanax range from dizziness and hallucinations, fast heartbeats.
Okay, chill out on the WebMD there, cuz. This place sucks. No wonder you like to be alone.
You want to go to Froyo?
You eat froyo? Isn't that against your religions or something?
I won't tell if you won't.
Yeah!
Hi, everyone. Wow, a lot of questions to go through this time. I know, get used to it, right? Anyway, I don't have that much time because Caroline took Jane shopping and they're coming back here to pick me up for dinner. They sure do feed me a lot here. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and these are some answers to some questions. Yeah, I'm trying a literal approach this time. From Chris W. on Facebook. If you could live in any country for 1 year other than the one you live in, which country would you choose? England? I'm not really sure why. I just feel strangely connected to it for some reason. From Tara P. on Facebook. How did Lydia get Kitty? Kitty followed Lydia home from school one day, and then Lydia begged, and by begged I mean she locked herself and Kitty in her room until my parents relented. From Pooja on Twitter. What do you think is an appropriate amount of time for a couple to be dating before they talk about marriage? Wow, is everyone obsessed with marriage? I mean, the answer's different for everyone, and it's a really big life decision, so make sure that you're really in love and talk about marriage when the time is right. From Aaron Wirt on Twitter. Has Bing improved in your opinion of him yet? Yes. Of course, if you look back to those first impressions, there was really nowhere to go but up. From Holly B on Facebook. If Jane's job isn't paying enough for her to make her loan payments, why isn't she looking for another job? Well, Jane loves fashion, so it's not just a job for her, it's her career. And sometimes in a career, you have to start at the bottom and work your way up. So that's it for today's questions. Thank you, everyone, for watching and liking, subscribing, reblogging. Hey, I'm just finishing up.
Oh, I know. I got you a gift.
For me? Wow. Thank you.
Do you like it?
Honestly, Caroline, this looks really expensive. I don't know if I can keep it.
It was.
Keep it. No, Caroline, you've done so much for me, and I really, really appreciate it, but I don't think I can accept this. Honestly, I'm not really the type to use something like this anyway.
Oh, I know. It's okay.
But, thank you so much, anyway.
You know what? I have an idea. Why don't you give it away to one of your viewers?
Don't you want to return it?
Nonsense. Give it away. My gift to you, to them.
I'm not even really sure how to do that.
Just put it on Facebook or something. They're gonna love it.
Okay, I guess it's giveaway time. Head over to my Facebook to win this,
Rebecca Minkoff.
Rebecca Minkoff purse.
Handbag.
And be sure to thank Caroline for her amazing generosity.
What are friends for?
Hi everyone, Jane and I are having a bit of a disagreement. She says that I keep instigating arguments with Darcy when he's trying to be nice.
Nice was not the word I used.
I'm paraphrasing and it doesn't matter because you're wrong.
You promised you would keep this civil.
I am always civil. Are you sure that you want to talk about this in front of tens of thousands of viewers?
She's the one who insisted on turning on the camera.
Yeah, because I thought it would make you leave me alone.
You cannot use the internet as a safety blanket, Lizzie.
I can try. All right, fine. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and William Darcy does not like me. At all. Not at all. Nope.
I understand what you're saying, but he's trying, and I think that he genuinely likes you as a person.
What? Darcy, genuine, likes people? Does not compute. Darcy doesn't like anything except himself and wearing scarves in the middle of summer.
Well, you tend to be a little confrontational.
I am very agreeable.
How about when he asked you to dance the other night?
He did no such thing.
He so did.
At what point were the words, Lizzie, do you want to get your groove thing on, uttered by Darcy?
Never, I would hope.
Yeah, no. Oh God, forget. Strike that. But you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Really? We're doing this?
Come on, I'm getting really good at it.
Internet fame is going to your head.
Here we go.
Hey, you're kind of into audiovisual stuff. How do you like these speakers? They have a 270-degree delivery system providing true stereoscopic sound. I put them in myself.
See, there he goes, patting himself on the back. Great conversation opener.
That is not what you said.
The sound quality is mediocre at best.
Oh, yeah. My personal preference is for a vintage gramophone type of sound. They provide a more authentic and rustic feel,
Just
but
get to the point.
So, this song is really catchy. I hear it's popular and really good for dancing. You like this kind of music, right? I mean, that's what Caroline said. Not that we talk about you, but yeah, it's, dance music.
And this is the part where she ignored him.
I said this music, it's, really good for dancing, yeah?
See, that is by no means an invitation to dance.
Lizzie,
How do you get from good for dancing to let's dance?
it's implied. He wanted to dance.
The only thing he wanted was for me to say that I like popular music so that he could mock me with his mocking words and his mocking face and his beady little mocking eyes.
I know, you told him as much.
Well, I didn't say exactly that.
You might as well have. Oh wait, didn't something else happen after that?
I know you're only saying this so you can make fun of my tastes. I'd rather not give you the pleasure, so just go ahead and hate me anyway.
Hate you? I would never dare hate you.
He just wanted to prove that he was morally superior. Have you not been following his MO? Vanity, pride.
And you're sure your interpretations are always correct?
I trust my gut, and my gut is always right. Almost.
You were wrong about Bing.
I hadn't met the guy yet.
And what about Caroline?
Okay, I'll admit, Caroline is great. I missed on that one. I was due.
Well, I'm going to go to dinner with Bing. Are you going to be okay here, or do you want to...
Is that an invitation? Do you like me third wheeling?
No, I was just being...
Nice. Ah. Have fun.
Bye.
Well, that was fun. Jane is getting kind of pushy, am I right? This whole being in a loving, caring relationship with a decent guy is really warping her personality. And it's really good for her. Or it could just be that we've been here for so long. Nice, Darcy. I mean, it's like every time you say those words together, an angel loses its wings. So let's stop saying it. I bet some of you are gonna jump on this Darcy train and go off and write fan fiction about us having epic adventures together. And I am not one to squash creativity, so I say epic fan fiction, go nuts. But with Darcy, well, you are nuts.
Kitty. Aw, hi, Kitty. Hi, Squeak Kitty. Hi. What are you doing, Kitty? Are you resting? Did you follow me to Mary's house? You follow me everywhere, don't you, Kitty? Say hi to Lizzie and Jane. They miss you. Do you miss them? Do you miss home, Kitty? I miss home. I miss Lizzie and Jane, but we will see them very soon, won't we? So, Kitty, do you like Mary? Hasn't she been really nice to us? She's always so quiet and alone. She seems hurt, and I know she's crying out for help inside. So, Kitty, some of Mary's friends were being mean and making fun of her about the guy she likes. And well, that's not very nice. So what do we do to people who are mean to the ones we love? Ow! That's right, Kitty Bennet. We are mean back at them.
Meow 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 meow.
Hey everyone. Yep, we are still at Netherfield. And this is getting ridiculous. Now, I understand that when your house is being remodeled, it takes time and you have to be patient. And I fully understand that while your house is being worked on, it is dangerous to be living there. But there comes a time when you are living under the same roof as someone that you just completely hate, and enough is enough. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I really, really, really want to go home. Okay, let's talk about a few things. First off, I will admit that despite the fact that we've been here a month, I've enjoyed it more than I thought I would. And just to be clear, enjoying it more than I thought I would is way different than enjoying it. Bing has been super nice, and Caroline has been such a pleasant surprise, and let's just end it there. But seriously, I'm sure that we're overstaying our welcome. Darcy seems to get more stuck up by the day. Yes, apparently that is possible. And Caroline, well, I sense that she's just putting on a good face. I'm sorry. I know you're watching and that you'd never admit it to me, but I'm sure you want your house back. And despite all of this, my mother still has the gall to insist that we continue to stay here. And yes, I'm fully aware that she's manipulating this entire situation. Now, Lizzie, you and Jane just keep your pretty single selves over there for as long as possible. Especially Jane. But we want to come home. You can come home, Lizzie, as soon as the house is finished. But what about Jane? Jane can come home whenever she wants, but not until she has a shiny new rock on her finger. At least she's doing it out of love and some desperation, but really, love.
Hey, Lizzie. Oh, you're shooting again. I can come back.
No, it's fine. I'll edit this out. What's up?
Well, it's about Jane.
She'll probably be back any minute.
I know. But I wanted to ask you something. Do you think she's been acting a little weird lately?
How so?
Well, I got her these flowers yesterday, and she didn't say anything. I mean, not that I'm the type of guy who needs all kinds of thanks for flowers or anything.
Those were really nice.
Thanks. I mean, did she like them?
Yeah, she did. Oh, seriously, yeah, she loved them.
Great. Well, I mean, she seemed apathetic.
No, I know what it is. I think that Jane just misses home.
Oh no, does she not like it here?
No, that's not it at all. She loves it here. It's just that, yeah, we miss our beds. It's nothing personal.
Oh, okay. I understand.
You and Caroline have been amazing hosts, saviors in our time of need.
Well, it's been our pleasure, Lizzie. Obviously, I like having the both of you around. I mean, Jane, more so than you. I mean, that sounded weird.
No, it's fine. If I were you, I'd prefer Jane too. Nope, still sounds weird.
Well, thank you, Lizzie. And you two are more than welcome to stay for as long as you like.
Just don't let my mother hear you say that.
What was that?
I really appreciate that. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Bing is a really awesome guy, and despite my mother's blatant matchmaking manipulations, Bing and Jane do seem crazily perfect for each other. Like two peas in a pod. Soulmates, one mind! Who knows what crazy thing will happen with them next.
Hey, Lizzie. You're never gonna believe what just happened.
No way.
Wow. Are you okay?
No. This place is driving me crazy. It's messing with my mind. I miss our home.
Actually, I was just there.
In my mind?
No, home.
Oh, home. How does it look?
Actually, it looks fine.
Fine. What do you mean fine?
What I mean is I just saw the contractor who was doing his last inspections, and he says that it's been livable for a week.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
Yeah, apparently he thought we were on vacation or something, but he says that we can move home whenever we want.
Unbelievable.
Oh, what are you doing?
Packing. We're going home. You okay with that?
What about Mom, Dad, Lydia? Shouldn't we tell them?
Yeah. We'll call them from the house. Now go pack.
Okay.
So we finally got our house back. Time to pack up Kitty and go back home to a car and real internet and a town that doesn't look like everybody evacuated for the end of the world. About time, right? Oh, hey Mary, what's up?
So, hey, remember those obnoxious girls I was talking about the other week?
Oh, yeah, kind of rings a bell. Why?
I heard that somebody stuck hundreds of unicorn stickers all over their car windows.
Unicorn stickers, that's awful.
Yeah, apparently there's been a lot of nail breakage and attempts to scrape them off.
Totes trash.
So you wouldn't know anything about that,
Me?
right?
Ha! No, that's like so immature. How'd you find out about that anyway?
Actually, Eddie texted me.
What?
Yeah, apparently you're right. Everyone loves a good gif.
Holla.
Well, your dad's waiting downstairs. I'll see you there, okay?
Okay,
You're not so bad, Lydia.
thanks. You're not so boring.
Thanks.
Hugsies! So, everyone, it's been real, but it's time to get back to reality. And that's okay, because one day Jane will be off and married, hopefully to Bing, and hopefully Lizzie will end her perpetual singledom. So you just gotta enjoy what you got while you got it. And don't forget to make time to partay. And remember, nobody brings the party like the what? Lydia.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
We're back! We're back. It is so nice to be in my own room and have my own stuff and my own Charlotte. Oh, it's been way too long.
Tell me about it.
I won't ever leave again.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Stop rushing my buzz.
Well, I am happy that you're back.
And I'm not the only one. Lest you think that Jane and Bing eloped like my mother wishes, Jane is back too. Hi. And everything is as it should be. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and now we group hug.
Pig pile!
It is so pleasant to have one's house to oneself again. Although it is interesting to note that for a house that was supposedly under construction to the point of being unlivable, it looks pretty much the same. Mom's insisting that it was all foundation work, but we know it was all part of her convoluted plan. In any case, it's good to be home. We were at Netherfield for a month. An entire month. I'm pretty sure Bing earned some kind of sainthood for putting up with house guests for so long. But then again, how many homes have a guest wing? And seriously, who names their house?
Lizzie, you should be nicer. After all, they were very nice to us. Bing and Caroline, and even Darcy.
Not even you can pretend Darcy was nice. Come on. You need to be happy to be home.
We were there for a while.
Ah, but you know who thought we weren't there long enough? Jane. Why on earth would you come home when you had him in your clutches? In your clutches!
Mom didn't say clutches.
You should have stayed. Sealed the deal, gotten pregnant even. I was planning a spring wedding.
Mom, no, hey, Lizzie.
You're just delaying the inevitable. Well, now we may not get to church for a summer ceremony. We might have to wait until fall.
Okay, I'm going to go finish unpacking.
It's your fault if I die without grandbabies. So now that I'm here, I'm certain you are wondering what happens next. I don't know. VidCon was fantastic, and Netherfield was like a vacation, but there's nothing like an email from school to rip you back into reality. Apparently, it's time to start considering what classes I will take for my last year of grad school. Feels like summer was just getting started, and now we're already ramping up for classes again. Something to add?
I thought it would be a good idea if we take all of those business cards from VidCon and the moderate success of these videos to try and see if we can get work that, I don't know, pays.
Have a little faith, my number one bestie. I didn't spend all of my time at Netherfield watching Jane and Bing make googly eyes at each other, although I did spend a lot of time watching them make googly eyes. I've already contacted people from VidCon and begun several dialogues which will hopefully lead to future opportunities.
Not Ricky Collins.
What?
You never got in touch with Ricky Collins.
Mr. Collins, you can't be serious.
Anybody who can get a big venture capitalist to invest in his web video company is pretty serious.
That doesn't
Well, he's also
mean-
going to be in town.
What? When?
Pretty soon, from what your mom said.
My mom? Why?
Apparently, his mom is making the move to Florida permanent, so he has to get her old house ready to sell.
No, I mean, why does my mom know that he's going to be in town?
Because she invited him over for dinner tonight.
Seriously? Why didn't you tell me?
I just did.
We haven't even settled in yet. Entertaining Mr. Ricky Collins would be just about the most annoying thing in the world right now.
What up? Oh my god, did you miss me?
Actually, surprisingly, a small part of me did miss you.
God, not you. Them.
Them?
The fans, duh.
Didn't you start your own videos? Those were interesting.
Oh, thanks, but it's way too much work, and now I can just be in your videos.
Great. Hey, what happened to your hair?
Oh my god, Mary's all emo now. I took her shampoo and look what happened! But actually, as it turns out, she's a lot less lame than you are, which isn't that much of a surprise. Don't forget about her.
Hey, that I didn't really mean.
But it doesn't matter because I am back where I belong for the rest of the summer!
When does school start again? You'd think that one dinner with a guy who thinks he knows everything about everything wouldn't be so bad. And it wasn't. But it didn't stop with one dinner, no. Mr. Collins has been coming around every day this week. I thought he was supposed to be packing up his mother's house, not hanging around ours. And when he's here, all he wants to do is mention his venture capitalist or talk about web video, a subject I'm not sure he actually knows anything about. Oh, but he has learned at least one thing since VidCon. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and guess who discovered my videos? So I'm not worried at all about people discovering my videos. Caroline's got my back with Bang, and as for Ricky, well, he's Ricky. Which is to say, he's a complete and total...
Lizzie?
What? You told me to be candid.
But he's watching. You can't say what you're about to say.
It's not like he's watching every video.
I'm not having this discussion on camera.
Like I said, it's not like he's watching every video.
You're willing to risk that he's never going to see this. The internet is forever, and you just called him an idiot on it.
I did not call him an idiot. I said he didn't know anything about web video. Big difference. It's not like that's a secret. I've tried to tell him that to his face, but as you may have noticed, he doesn't really listen when other people talk.
Still, you don't have to antagonize him.
Why not? He antagonizes me.
Am I interrupting?
Yes.
No, come on in. Have a seat.
Miss Lua, pleasure as always. Miss Bennet, I've been meaning to talk to you.
Just call me Lizzie.
But that would be unmannerly.
No, it's okay. That's my name, and we've known each other since we were 7. It'll be fun.
Well, I see that you're filming again. That is exceedingly savvy of you. My VC partner, Catherine DeBerg, always says, the key to success is content, content, and content. Much like the real estate mantra of location, location, location. Just in a way, it's really about repetition, repetition.
Yeah, I think we get the point.
Oh, content is crucial in a successful video blog, almost a prerequisite.
Yeah, I know. That's why we
Oh, I don't know if you know this, but the accepted term is now vlog. Much in the same way that web blog was contracted to form blog, video blog, or I suppose video web blog, has been contracted to form vlog.
You don't say.
I believe that you could be doing so much more, Lizzie. As I was saying at VidCon, the internet is a rich market largely untapped. Young viewers are leaving traditional media much in the same way that their parents fled from broadcast to cable before them.
Wait, are you quoting something?
Myself only. As a technological evangelist, I often spend my leisure time role-playing scenarios in which I have the opportunity to pitch to content creators, and thus I hone the message to suit the circumstance.
You do what now?
It's a habit that I've adopted at the suggestion of my venture capitalist partner. She believes that visualization, preparation, and execution are the 3 fundamental steps in the pyramid of success.
Oh, she's a pyramid. Does she also have a scheme?
No, it's more of a plan. A plan that I hope includes you, Lizzie Bennet. As I was saying, the web video market remains largely untapped. I believe you've placed yourself in a strong position with your deep emotional connection to your audience, which would be incredibly valuable.
You want to connect to my audience?
Actually, it would excite me greatly if I could see your analytics. Just a peek.
My what?
He means your, audience statistics.
Oh. That's private?
Mr. Collins, why don't we get some tea downstairs and I'll tell you about them.
Well, I'd greatly like to discuss...
No, tea time. Good tea. Go now. Wow. That guy is a handful. And I know he just said like 1,000 words, but I'm still not sure that he actually said anything. He's either really smart or thinks he's really smart. But one thing's for sure, he doesn't understand the concept of not barging into someone else's bedroom.
Excuse me, Miss Lizzie, but I felt compelled to bring you a cup of tea. I brewed it myself.
Seems like you're compelled to do a lot of things.
Oh, yes, as I'm also compelled to tell you that you are far too talented to confine your professional endeavors to a confessional-style vlog centered largely around your sister's love life.
Well, I'm sure this is what my viewers are crying out for.
Now, on the other hand, corporate instructional videos for internal use only.
Ricky,
Mr. Collins.
I need to finish this video. You have to leave now.
Well, I'll wait downstairs. About how long?
Hours. Quiet. The sweet sounds of solitude. How I have missed you. Yes. Mm. Lydia, turn it off!
Sure, sis, as soon as you explain to all of our wonderful, awesome, sexy viewers why you won't let me borrow your car.
Okay, first of all, they're not our viewers, they're my viewers. Just because you talked at your phone for 5 minutes at Mary's doesn't mean you can steal my viewers.
But they like me. I'm sure that they would want you to let me borrow your car so I can go visit my very sick, very lonely friend.
At the mall? Lydia, Mom took away your car privileges for a reason.
Oh, come on. I promise I won't do that in there. There's no room anyway.
Hello, Miss Bennet. And, Miss Young Bennet. Am I interrupting something?
Interrupting? No. When have you ever done that?
Perfect. Well, I was hoping you'd have a moment to discuss your process of vlogging. I find it inherently unique. Perhaps it's the complex narrative that you're telling.
No.
Oh, I just thought that...
No!
But you were gonna let me borrow your car, right?
No! No! No car, no vlogging, no any and everything that you could possibly have to ask me. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I'm storming out!
So, you are going to show me how Lizzie vlogs?
Sure, Ricky.
Mr. Collins, I prefer.
And I'd prefer to be really famous and get tons of free stuff. Deal. So, you want to know how Lizzie vlogs?
I've assured you most earnestly that I do.
Great! Then you just have to do everything that I say. Everything. Good morning, dear. I assume you would like to discuss how pathetically single our daughters are.
Oh, Mrs. Bennet has always been so delightful towards me, yet Lizzie's vlogs paint her in such a manipulative light. Is lamenting over having single daughters truly all your mother ever does?
Rule number 1 about Lizzie's diaries, they're Lizzie's diaries. She sees what she wants to see. Now stay in character.
Yes, right, of course. It's very tragic. Perhaps we should concoct a scheme to rectify this affliction of singledom.
Ugh, no one talks like that.
I don't think I understand.
Shut up.
But what are we...
Don't talk to me, I hate you.
I thought we were performing in costume theater.
Oh my god, you are literally the most infuriating human being on the planet, and if you speak another word to me, I will slap you so hard that you will fall back in time to before it was cool to like things before they were cool.
I'm not sure what I've done to upset you so vehemently, but you are very feisty.
That was me being Lizzie and your Darcy.
Oh, right. Yes, of course, that's fantastic. Okay. Oh, let me try.
Nope, next. You're so amazing. I wish we could ride off together and leave this all behind. We could get married underneath the twilight sky and dance with the chipmunks and sparrows to celebrate our eternal love. Bask in the morning light as the darkness fades. Just you and me moving together over and over and over, binging as one.
I gotta...
And that, my nerdy older sister, is how you properly get rid of Mr. Collins. Boom!
Okay, that was impressive, I'll admit. I mean, not the part about me making up stuff about Mom or Darcy not acting like an infuriating dingbat, but Lydia deserves some credit for her amazing, if utterly disturbing success at getting Ricky Collins to shut up and leave.
So now do I get to borrow your car?
No. Hi everyone. So today... Hello everyone. I apologize for not exactly being on the ball today, but Charlotte can just edit this out. Anyway, I have admittedly been a little distracted lately, but I wanted you to know. Well, you all keep asking in the comments anyway, so my name is Lizzie Bennet, and George Wickham is texting me. Okay, so if you recall, George Wickham was in town a couple months ago for the week-long swimming competition of hard bodies and weak beer. Normally, I avoid the waterlogged swim jocks, but he's not a college kid, he's an instructor, and he's pretty charming. Especially his shoulders. They are incredibly charming. Well, George and I have been messaging back and forth for the last few days. Even if he is a couple states away, it's nice to engage in witty, intelligent conversation with a member of the opposite sex.
The rest of us call that flirting.
I'm not flirting.
Let me see. Keeping cool so far this summer? Not all of us have a career in water sports. Some of us have to settle for mall air conditioning. Ouch. Well, at least some stores have those massage chairs. I would reply indignantly, but it's difficult from this massage chair. Winky face? Ugh, you even flirt lamely. Reason number 12 as to why Lizzie Bennet is perpetually single.
Seriously, is there actually a list?
Hello, he left you like a gazillion openings. I am so hot right now. Come over and give me a swimming lesson.
Ew, that's just gross.
Actually, that's just scent.
What? No! You, give me that.
Only if you promise to sit next to Ricky Collins at dinner tonight.
Wait, he's coming over again?
Yeah, I think he might like you. You should probably jump on that train before it leaves the station.
He's engaged.
Engaged ain't married, am I right?
Give it to me. Promise! Fine. Just give it to me. Wait, you didn't send anything.
Sucker, no backsies.
Still dealing with the Ricky Collins situation. He's over here every day and he wants to talk about work all the time and it's so exhausting. Yesterday he had me helping pack up some of his mother's things and somehow that turned into a treatise on his company's financial earnings and quarterly projections. Is it any wonder that I'm enjoying the virtual company of George Wickham over the actual company of Ricky Collins? Oh, come to think of it. Hold on a second. To lay out exactly why I prefer the virtual company of George Wickham to the actual company of Ricky Collins, I have brought in the lovely Jane.
Hi, everyone. So good to see you. Well, not that I can actually see you or anything.
They know. Let's begin.
Okay. So first category, they're topics of conversation.
Well, George likes to talk about his passion for swimming and nurturing young athletes.
Aww. That's so noble of him. And what about Ricky?
Ricky, as far as I can tell, is passionate about saying lots of words.
He certainly is very loquacious. What has George done to pursue his life's passion?
Well, George is pursuing his life passion come the hell or high water. No pun intended. But making a living by pursuing my passion is pretty much my life goal.
So you both have that to talk about. And what about Ricky?
He's gotten some rich woman to give him lots and lots of money.
All things being the same, money is nice to have.
I'm not disparaging money. I'm disparaging his intent to use it to make bad reality TV.
Okay, so how about manner of communication?
Well, George is texting me from hundreds of miles away.
Oh, you're still on his mind.
While Ricky communicates to our mother how lovely her home-cooked meals are while simultaneously insulting my life choices.
No, I don't think he means it that way. I think he's being polite to her and being constructive to you.
Are you defending him?
Just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
You have the benefit of the doubt. While you're off carpooling with Bing, I'm the one stuck babysitting Ricky.
Lizzie.
I know. I should be nicer. Let's continue.
Okay. How about charm?
Well, George has those really charming shoulders. But seriously, I doubt he'll ever bore me with financial earnings projections. To be fair, Ricky is gainfully employed, but so is George, and he gets to travel. And I still have no idea why Ricky is here.
So, looks like George Wickham is the winner.
Yay! Not like it was a competition. As if I'd ever want to spend time with Ricky, even if he was the last man on Earth.
Lizzie.
I know, I'm a little cranky. There is so much tension in the house right now. Do you know that Mom actually counts the hours that you and Bing are apart?
Well, that's our mother. Oh, I have to actually take her to the bank. Are you going to be okay?
Is that for the...
Yes, just try not to think about it. Okay. Bye, everyone.
So, yeah, Mom going to the bank probably has something to do with Dad's mortgage meeting last week. He didn't tell any of us about it, but I saw it in his calendar. Sometimes it feels like too much. And you know what? Forget it. As Jane said, I'm not going to think about it. Oh. Oh my God. Damn you, autocorrect! So I've been home with my mother for about 2 weeks now, and already I'm thinking fondly of the days when I was overstaying my welcome at Netherfield. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and my mother has taken nuts to a new level. So the problem is that ever since Mr. Collins came over for that first dinner and complimented my mother's cooking, no matter what I say or hint or cajole, she lets him in at the drop of a hat. Him! It's like he has my mother under some kind of voodoo spell. Oh my goodness, now that's a sensible young man. Lizzie, don't you think he's a remarkably clever, good sort of man? One that you may consider partnering with? Of course, Mom is thrilled anytime a young man comes to visit one of her daughters. She seems to have forgotten he's engaged. I suppose it is partially my fault for proposing to him when I was 7. But he can't still be thinking about that. But as soon as I get up in the morning, my mother says he's called. It's like he knows when I've been sleeping. He knows when I'm awake. He's like an evil Santa. A stocky, annoying, talkative, evil Santa. Stalking might actually be better because then at least I could get a restraining order. He's not bad, he's just Ricky. And he won't leave me alone.
Good evening, Miss Bennet.
Oh, good God!
Oh, don't be alarmed. I garnered your mother's permission to visit with you.
Oh, yes, because that is all that's required to enter my bedroom.
I'm here for a private audience.
Well, I'm recording a video, so if you can't say it to the entire internet...
Oh, you're a bold one, Miss Bennet. And you do well to infer that what I've come to propose deserves an audience.
I do? No, I mean, I don't do.
How do I begin? Your efforts to impress me have not gone unnoticed and actually add to your many qualities.
You know what, I think that my mom probably needs...
You're nervous, of course. My intentions have been too obvious. In fact, when I saw you again, I knew you would be the one.
You can't be serious.
To share the most important part of my life.
Oh my God.
Elizabeth Bennet, would you become my new business partner?
What?
I'm offering you a partnership at my company. It would be very lucrative.
You're offering me a job?
I should inform you of my reasons for seeking a business partner. Actually, that was my original intent in attending VidCon. First of all, secondly, and thirdly, finally, my VC, Catherine DeBerg, strongly suggested I have a stalwart partner with a vivacious personality.
Oh, but she can't possibly approve of someone who's still in grad school.
No, she is sure to approve of you, and I can easily compensate for your lack of connections or business acumen.
Good.
Of course, you will have to abandon your studies. It is a great personal sacrifice, but I am willing to make it. I had envisioned a colleague with a higher degree, but in any case, this should more than take care of your needs. I'd like to start...
Well, I haven't accepted the offer.
Negotiating, of course. You're just proving I made the right choice. Allow me to sweeten the deal with extended benefits.
No, I'm not negotiating. I don't see myself making instructional videos. I'm saying no.
Amazing. Such a shrewd and calculating individual like yourself. I should have expected this. And indeed I did. I know what you require. A generous signing bonus.
Oh, God, Ricky, you just don't get
Please, Mr. Collins.
No, I'm talking now. Me. Let me talk. Just shut up. I'm not negotiating. I'm not being shrewd or calculating or any 4-syllable word you can think of. I mean it with all due respect that I possibly have left when I say I don't want to be your business partner.
I am well-connected, funded, and offering you a respectable position. As charming as you are unlikely to ever be offered anything comparable with your connections and degree.
Okay. Out you go. What the F? There are no words. I guess that's the kind of present an evil Santa would give. And I get to tell my mother that I turned him down. It just gets better and better. Oh, hello there, everyone. I just wanted to step in for a moment and apologize for my middle daughter, Elizabeth. Her lack of manners, her poor judgment, her personal habits. I'd like to apologize for everything about her, but mostly for turning down a very lucrative proposal from young Mr. Collins. But never mind. Since she has shown herself incapable of speaking rationally, I will be speaking for her from now on. And for my husband, too. He does not understand the gravity of the situation at all. Men. My name is Mrs. Bennet, and y'all just run along now. Okay, obviously my mother still doesn't know I have a video blog. But if she did, I'm sure she'd show up here too. She's been trying to speak for me in every other aspect of my life. She actually tried to tell Ricky I didn't mean it when I said I wouldn't take his horrible, high-paying partnership. Grown adult here, fully capable of making my own decisions. But when I try to tell her that, well, if you're such a grown-up, perhaps you should be living on your own. Of course, for that, you'd need some form of income. Had any offers of employment lately? Since when are you so hot on me getting a job? I am merely pointing out that if you were settled in an occupation, you might be able to afford your own apartment, and that can only help in your pursuit of a husband. But I'm not pursuing a husband. And that is the whole problem. I swear, Lizzie, I don't know what you do with your time. What do I do with my time? I do plenty, but is it good enough for my mother? No. I thought she was shoving me at Ricky before, but now the entire force of her convoluted plan-making brain is pushing us together at every opportunity. Thank God for Charlotte. She is a total hero. Running interference, making conversation to fill awkward pauses, i.e., all the time. She's out with Ricky right now, in fact, helping him pack up the last of his mom's stuff for the movers. Charlotte, you really are my bestest friend. I mean it.
You're going
going to hurt my feelings one of these days.
Oh, please. What have you done for me lately? A truly considerate sister would at least have a spat with Bing to distract Mom for 5 minutes.
But that would make our carpool so awkward.
For the last time, you and Bing do not have a carpool.
Yes, we do, for the last week, and it's been going great.
He picks you up, drives you to work, does whatever for the day, then takes you home again. It's not a carpool, that's a chauffeur.
But we can use the carpool lane. Ergo, carpool.
We don't have any carpool lanes around here.
But if we did.
Fine. I'll give you your carpool. But if you're not going to do anything to distract Mom, then Charlotte's going to remain my bestest friend for the time being.
Mom's still freaking out?
She answers the phone. Bennet residence, I apologize for my daughter Lizzie, who just turned down a very lucrative proposal.
She does not say that.
But it's implied. And thanks for the sympathy, BT Dub.
I'm sorry. How about I go downstairs and ask Mom to help me bake cookies for being a nice 1-week carpoolversary?
You do that for me? Really?
Mm-hmm. What are sisters for? Oh, and while she's doing that, you and Dad should go grab a pizza for dinner. She won't want to invite Ricky over if he can't compliment her cooking.
You're the best. Yeah, okay, fine. Even with Mom being nuts and embarrassing me and Ricky moping around, I'm still a pretty lucky girl. Oh, and Charlotte? Still the bestest friend ever. Hi everyone, it's question time. So, how are you doing today? What's your favorite color? What was your favorite book when you were 5? What was your favorite book when you were 15? If you could be a panda, why? My name is Lizzie Bennet, and here are more answers to your questions. From Manisha M on Facebook. Are you a soup person or a hot chocolate person? Are these mutually exclusive? Soup, I guess, because there are more varieties, and it's fun to say. Soup! Soup. Soup, 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 soup! From Katie C on Facebook. What does Darcy really do? Does he do anything? Exactly my point. Who knows? From Natalie S on Facebook. Why did you let Lydia make those vlogs? She's so mean to Mary and not half as entertaining as you are. Well, thank you. And to be fair, Lydia did help Mary out, sort of. But I don't let Lydia do anything. Lydia is a force of nature that cannot be stopped. From Megan M on Facebook. What's your best comeback when people say your mass comm or English major is silly or not as useful as business or whatnot? I tell them there are a lot of business majors who can't get jobs right now. There are no guaranteed careers for our generation, and since everything is a risk, you might as well take a risk on what you love. But ask me again in 10 years. From Denise D on Facebook. When will we meet Darcy? Or from Hannah is Awesome 13 on YouTube. Will we ever get to see Darcy? This question gets asked a lot. And to be fair, I do talk about him a lot. But seriously, when are we gonna see him? Hopefully never. In what universe would he be in my bedroom on my video blog? Come on, guys. From Nando B on Facebook. When is Charlotte going to meet someone? I don't know. Because unlike the superhero version of Lizzie, I don't have psychic powers. From Mergley on YouTube. Bingley is an Australian chain of electronic stores. I LOL every time the name is mentioned. Oh my god, it is! Here. Have you seen this? Oh my gosh. You realize our mother can never know of this. She'd get her heart set on you being an appliance fortune heiress.
No, that wouldn't be good. Can you imagine what her reaction would be?
Her head would probably explode in a shower of dryer lint. Oh, there's a question for you.
Really? Oh, how exciting.
From Nicole K on Facebook. Question for Jane. Can she once and for all clear up the witch versus spinster Halloween story?
What's that?
You remember when I was 7, Mom dressed me as a spinster for Halloween? I talked about it in my 9th video.
Oh, spinster.
Ha! See?
That can fly and cast spells.
Jane!
Sorry, Lizzie. Bye.
Okay, so that's it for another round of Lizzie Answers Questions. Be sure to keep those questions and comments coming on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and YouTube. See you next time.
I thought Miss Lizzie was going to be here.
No, this is just where the camera is set up.
Well, Ms. Liu, I'm honored to share the benefits of my experience in web video with you and your audience. I've been fortunate to work with many greats in this industry, and is that why Miss Bennet asked me to appear in your vlog?
She didn't say.
Well, I don't pretend to be in the same league as my VC, Catherine de Bourgh, but her affiliation, however indirect, will be quite a boost to your vlog's credentials, I'm sure. Oh, that must be why she asked me to...
Actually, I think it was more the fact that you're leaving town. It would feel unresolved for the viewers if you were to just vanish from the videos, never to be seen again.
Right, of course it would.
So, go ahead.
Oh, thank you. My name is Mr. Collins, and I bid you adieu.
So, you got an offer on your mother's house.
Oh, I have to confess, oversight of my mother's real estate affairs was only a pretext. I came to woo Miss Bennet, and I was rejected. Though it is a rare occurrence, I accept this unfortunate result, and I will return home.
Don't you still need a business partner?
Oh, indeed. I will continue to seek someone talented, intelligent, and ambitious. It is a more difficult task than I had originally thought. Especially, I still do not understand why Miss Bennet rejected my most generous offer.
Maybe it wasn't the offer that was your problem, but your pitch.
I doubt that. I consider my pitching skills to be most formidable.
Why don't you try it out on me, and I can give you some feedback? It can't hurt, and I'm sure our audience could learn something from watching you.
Oh, and perhaps the perfect partner for my venture is watching this video at this very moment. That's excellent thought. Ms. Liu, as my business partner, you will find that I have put great thought into the Collins & Collins offices. I have travailed for many hours with interior designers who were quite impressed
Wait. The biggest selling point of the job can't be all the time you spend designing your offices.
Oh, indeed not. There are many perquisites to the position. The neighborhood where you'll be laboring, though far from the city, has many cultural attractions, including fine restaurants and several in the chain variety, which I frequently enjoy.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, I know some men would boast about their fortunes and high tastes, but I believe humility to be one of my greatest virtues.
You see there, that's what's wrong. You're making this all about you. Your pitch has to be about the person you're going to hire. You're selling an opportunity. You have to understand the other person's needs.
What are their needs?
It depends on the person. Myself, I'd be looking to hear about career and personal growth opportunity, benefits, and, of course, financial compensation.
We certainly can't forget the financial. Is that why Miss Bennet turned down my offer? Was it not lucrative?
No, she just has other goals, and they don't align with yours. Sometimes that's just the way it is.
You seem very savvy in your understanding of people.
I've had a lot of practice.
Huh. And you're most resourceful in your endeavors with Miss Bennet.
We have to be. We don't have many resources. It's a struggle sometimes.
So, your partnership with her, is it binding?
We're not married or anything.
Oh, goodness, I wasn't implying. My apologies.
No, it's fine.
Oh.
Let's get back to your pitch.
Right, of course. Ms. Liu, once Miss Bennet films her videos, then what happens?
Well, I edit them.
And then?
When they're ready, I upload them, tag them, and promote them.
Ms. Liu, have I told you about my company? The career growth potential, the personal benefits, and financial compensation?
You have, actually.
Oh. Your efforts to impress me have not gone unnoticed and actually add to your many qualities. You're nervous, of course. My intentions have been too obvious. In fact, when I saw you again, I knew that you would be the one to share the most important
part of my life.
Great minds do indeed think alike.
Indeed.
Charlotte Lou, would you become my partner at my company? My offer is firm and serious.
Lead with your best foot forward.
Please take some time to consider this offer. I eagerly await your positive response.
Yeah. I'll let you know.
No, you're not taking it.
I'm taking it.
You're not taking the job. You're staying here.
No, Lizzie, I'm taking the job. I leave this weekend.
What has gotten into you?
Why do you keep turning on the camera?
Because you're not taking the job. She's not taking the job.
Turn off the camera.
No. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and Charlotte has lost her mind.
So, what are we doing?
You're staying.
I'm not staying.
Tell them. Tell the viewers what happened.
I took Ricky's offer.
And?
And what?
And what does that mean for you?
Well, I'll be moving.
And what does that mean for the show?
Well, it means I'll be leaving the show. But I can still help with your videos.
But it won't be the same. They'll hate you. The viewers will hate you.
It's not that simple, Lizzie.
Of course it's that simple. You tell Ricky you're not taking the offer.
I can't.
Yes, you can. I'll call him for you.
No. I'm taking the offer. I want to take the offer. I need to take the offer.
You don't need to do anything.
Yes, I do, Lizzie. Like you, my family's in debt. Like you, I'm in debt. Just more debilitating than yours.
No, you're not.
We live in an apartment. We used to live in a house. I have a younger sister about to start college. There is no house to sell.
What about school? Your advanced degree.
Didn't you say our degrees doomed us to a life of unemployment?
That was a joke. You get a degree so you can get a job.
And Ricky Collins is offering me one. It's an amazing and lucrative opportunity. Those don't come around every day. Can you please let me go? I'm gonna go check your frame.
So Charlotte's leaving. She's leaving. She's throwing away her education to play second fiddle to Ricky Collins, and I don't care if he's watching. He's an idiot and a moron, and Charlotte is free to make her own choices, but I'm free to have my own opinions, and Charlotte is making a stupid choice.
Okay, seriously? What the hell?
I'm telling our loyal viewers who love and adore you that you're making the wrong life choice.
I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not listening to me, and at least they will.
Why can't you just be happy for me?
Happy? My best friend is leaving me and selling out. How am I supposed to be happy?
Wow, selfish much? How about, gee, bestie, congrats on snagging that great career opportunity. Or even, hey, Charlotte, not only am I happy that you're not going to be in horrible debt anymore, but I'm thrilled that you'll be working in the field that you're passionate about.
Passionate? He wants your help making corporate videos, bad reality TV, and pointless commentary vlogs. You are brilliant and talented. This job is a waste of your time and your talent. You're throwing away your dreams.
What do you know about my dreams?
I've been your best friend your entire life. And I know that if you take this stupid, mind-sucking, pointless job, that you'll never have time to work on your own stuff anymore.
Well, that's no different from right now. Because guess what, Lizzie? All this time, I haven't been working on my stuff. I've been working on yours. If you need help with the videos, I can recommend some people.
everyone! So, last time things got a little intense, but everything is gonna be A-okay. Charlotte may have been the editing unit of this little enterprise, but I took the same classes that she did, and I know what I'm doing. And even though it may take me a little while to get this into a smooth running machine, everything is gonna be just fine without Charlotte. Just fine. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I miss my best friend. I may not be doing as well as I pretend. And it's not the editing, it's that she's gone. In the last few days, Charlotte packed up her old car, found a place to live, moved out of her parents' apartment, all without saying goodbye to me. This is the longest we've gone without talking since her parents took her to meet relatives in China when we were 8. So it's safe to say that this is weird. Come in.
Okay, I just wanted to see if you were thirsty.
Oh, thank you, but I'm not done with the last 2 cups you brought me.
Oh, okay. Well, it is here if you need it. And let me just...
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks, Jane.
Mhm.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about me and go see that Bing of yours. When was the last time you saw him anyway?
No, it's just been a few days. It's fine. And I am here for you. I'm just in the other room, okay?
I know.
Okay. Do you want this closed, open? Closed, okay.
Jane has brought me more tea in the last 72 hours than I knew existed. Oh, raspberry. With zing! It's nice to know that she cares. She and Dad have been tiptoeing around me like someone died. Even Lydia's been leaving me alone. Not my mom, though, no! My mom has been shrieking and crying at the sight of me. Her poor, foolish daughter who let opportunity slip through her fingers and into the undeserving hands of Charlotte Lowe. And it's not that I'm sad. I'm really mad at Charlotte for selling out. She is so talented, and now she's gonna be making dumbed-down corporate videos and bad reality TV, for which Ricky Collins will take all the credit. Kind of like how she said I was taking all the credit for these videos. I didn't realize she was so unhappy. I thought that this was ours, in a way. She's my best friend. I should have known she was unhappy. Jane, I don't need any more tea.
Hi! Oh my god, are you ready?
Ready for what?
For this?
Super cute and fun, double jointed, works well with others, turns boring emo relatives into cool, fun people. What is this?
My resume! Duh! It's been 3 days. It is time to turn sad, boohoo Lizzie back into kinda cool Lizzie.
And I would need your resume because
I'm applying to be your new sidekick.
I don't want a new sidekick. Charlotte wasn't a sidekick. Charlotte, I swear, I never thought of you as a sidekick.
Whatever, you totes need a sidekick. You're boring and perpetually single. That just screams sidekick needer person. Let's not lie, the camera loves me. And I know all about vlogging from doing my own videos, am I right?
I thought you said those were too much work.
Totes! But I wouldn't do any of that stuff. Boring. That's way more you. I'd bring all the fun.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Why would I even have you as my sidekick?
Because soon, like tomorrow, the public is going to get tired of your moping depressingness, dear sister. Reason number 6 as to why Lizzie Bennet is perpetually single.
Show me.
And who better to fun up your life than me? And the first thing I'm gonna do is get you out of this room and take you to Carter's.
Oh, no, I really don't feel like going.
I just thought you might want some scones to go with your tea.
Did we turn British?
Jane, tell Lizzie she has to come out with me to Carter's tonight.
Jane, tell Lydia that I really don't feel like going anywhere.
Actually, I think that's a great idea. We should all get out of the house.
You do?
Yes.
We should?
Yes, I will call Bing. He and Caroline can probably meet us there.
Okay. Yay!
That means Darcy.
Well, I happen to know someone else who will be there.
Who?
George Wickham. He's back in town. He sent you a message.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
He totally did.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how did you know that he sent me an email?
I may or may not know your password. What? Like any good sidekick would? I've got your back, sis.
Well, I still don't feel like going anywhere.
Okay, then you can just stay here and hang out with Mom.
Let's go to Carter's!
Yes! Sidekick FT dubs!
Right after I change all my passwords. Hi everyone. So we're back from Carter's and my parents were asleep, but I couldn't wait to tell you about the major drama that happened. And for once, Lydia had nothing to do with it. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and there is a weirdness afoot. I swear, I'm not being overly dramatic in spite of it being the dead of night and whispering. Nor am I drunk. When one takes their crazy baby sister to a bar, they limit themselves to one drink, lest said baby sister sneaks away and starts dancing on tabletops. Is she asleep?
Yes. I had to promise Lydia that she could be the lead singer of our new girl band.
Is that wise? Lydia is uncanny about remembering promises when tipsy.
I promised her she could be in it. I never promised we would form one. Can you imagine?
Well, now they can.
Oh, and we don't have to whisper anymore. Mom and Dad actually aren't home.
What? Where are they?
There was a note on the counter. Dad took Mom to dinner.
It's 2 a.m.
Yes, but Dad said that in order to get Mom's mind off of recent troubles, that he was going to take her to dinner on the coast at that hotel.
Oh, okay. Let's not think about that. But the upshot is I can tell you about the major drama at a normal volume.
It was not that major.
You didn't see it. Let me set the stage. We're all at Carter's bar. George Wickham is off fetching us drinks.
Which was very gentlemanly.
And had the added benefit of keeping Lydia away from the bar, or as she likes to call it, her stage. Anyway, so as expected, in walks Caroline and Darcy. And where was Bing? I thought he was coming.
Yeah, Caroline said that he had to fly out early for an interview. I got an apology text a few hours ago. I miss him.
Especially tonight, as you were drawing the eyes of several charming young gentlemen.
Yes, but my eyes are only for one. I'm sure he knows that.
But I did see you chat with several of your suitors at the bar. You hussy.
I was just being nice.
And just as Jane, like clockwork, was being nice, Darcy was just as reliably being Darcy.
Lizzie, if you're going to tell this, you need to tell it fairly.
Such as?
Such as? I was actually trying to be really nice to you.
Here we go again.
Oh, hi, Lizzie. It's so good to see you.
See, you do it with your niceness. Darcy doesn't have any niceness.
This is verbatim.
It's his tone. Whatever, continue.
So I was thinking about what you said about how Tolstoy thought that Shakespeare was a poor dramatist.
And this is where we interrupt this attempt at civility to bring you the major drama. Because what happened next was George Wickham came to the table.
And then?
And then Darcy just left.
I'm sorry, that just doesn't sound very dramatic to me.
Well, let's let the viewers decide. I'm sorry. I have to go.
See, not that dramatic.
Oh, come on. The tension. There's got to be a deep, dark backstory there. George and Darcy know each other. And what's more, they hate each other. Proof that George is an excellent judge of character. And when I asked George about it, he said they had a history.
What kind of history?
He wouldn't say.
Okay, that's a little dramatic.
Do you know if Bing knows George?
Not that I'm aware of. He's never mentioned him.
So, a history so shameful Darcy hasn't even confided in his best friend Bing. The secrets get deeper and darker.
I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for everything.
What do you think it is? Maybe George has incriminating photos of Darcy. Maybe George has videos of Darcy in a boy band.
Maybe someone's getting a little punchy.
All right. Maybe I'm letting my imagination run wild. I just really want to know the story behind tonight's dramatic staring contest.
Lizzie, don't be nosy.
It's not nosy. It's investigative. They didn't call me Lizzie the Spy in middle school for nothing.
Okay, Lizzie the Spy Bennet. Don't let it bother you.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
I'm totally gonna find out and it's totally gonna be good.